What's up, everybody? RageCage20 here. And we got another first on this channel, which is full of them these last couple of weeks. Because, we've started the whole free to do whatever we want. So, yeah, a lot of news, a lot of firsts on this channel. We have Mushroomhead today. Carry on. Now, much like Code Orange, which I assume came out before this one. If not, I didn't say anything about Code Orange. You're hearing shit. Shut up. Nah, I'm absolutely positive it probably will. I've only heard one song from them before, and again, likewise, this one I saw a bunch of thumbnails about Mushroomhead songs, and a lot of people doing Mushroomhead reaction thumbnails, and the pictures always looked fascinating. So I was just like, okay, I'll listen to a Mushroomhead song. See, maybe one day I'd like to do a reaction to them. I listened to The Heresy. The song was amazing. And I know a lot of people usually do like QWERTY or however you pronounce that, and certain other ones from their past albums where their female singer, do not know her name, probably should, was not a part of the group. It was just the main singer dude who looks badass, BT Dubs. Was kind of just the main singer slash screamer and whatnot. So it may be kind of blasphemous to just Mushroomhead fans in general. Sorry. But I wanted to do, I fell in love with the beautiful back and forth combination between their female vocalist and their male vocalist. And so I wanted to hear another song similar to such. So it was between Carry On and Madness Within. Both had videos. Both of the newer, was it A Wonderful Life? Yeah, A Wonderful Life album. And so I chose Carry On just because the lyrics looked like it would had a great flow to it. I don't know, but it just looked like it could. And some of the lyrics were pretty badass. So I figured we'd check that one out. Now, I eventually want to check out the other ones that everyone else does at some point in time. But I just needed to hear, just kind of like Code Orange, was it a fluke? Or was this the sound that's bringing me to Mushroomhead? I wanted to do it a service. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that technically makes sense. But I just wanted to. So that's my excuse. Again, my bad if it's blasphemy, but it's a sound I fell in love with, so it's a sound I want to hear some more of, and then we'll go back to when they didn't have that female voice in there. Which is one video that looks very fascinating. It looks like this grinning female character. It looks like monstrous, like maybe like a witch or a hag or something. But that was back before they had the female singer, so I'm very interested to see if that's just part of the video or what that sounds like. But anyways, Carry On we have today. Very interesting outfit seen in the thumbnail. That snowblind white, but you can still kind of see a pupil peeking through eye that she has in her makeup for these videos. It's fucking disturbing. But hoping for some good here. Let's get it. There we go.
I hear the whistle of the wind, innocence of innocence, relevance, reminiscent, president, dissidents, evidence, malevolence, and elegant resemblance, temperamental, lacriminal, chemical imbalances, battle damage, challenges, saddled by this baggage, and when it's time to manage this, then everybody vanishes. I'm standing up to walk it off, talk it out or chalk it up,
That song is what I would call short, sweet, and to the point, right there. Um, that was like, what's the word I'm looking for? I was really good. Again, I don't know if this is like blasphemy. I mean, I can imagine switching up to like there was. I did read a comment and something about like pretty much the gist of it was that it's impressive that a band could switch members so often and yet still sound badass and whatnot. So I imagine there's many purists. I imagine there'd be many Mushroomhead purists that's just like, oh, they got soft and added a female voice in there. They've fallen off. They shit now, or something like that. I can imagine that could be the case, and for those hardcore Mushroomhead fans, I'm sure that this is blasphemy to be listening to this and be like, oh, this is so awesome, without first hearing the older stuff and whatnot. I imagine so. I imagine there's gonna be some people like that. They may not find me or comment on my channel, but I imagine there's people like that out there. Maybe a little bit more than I think. But for me, being afraid after Code Orange, listening to this song, just like, oh man, what if it's like completely different and not that like sweetness, that tang, that I loved so much about the last one. And like almost like at the second the vocals came in and everything, it was just like worry just gone. It was just like, holy shit. First off, how did I know? Swear I did not listen to anything before this. How did I know, just looking at these lyrics, that flow was going to be insane? I didn't know who was going to be singing it, but I could feel that these words could flow like that. And the first thing I have written is that flow, though. I just kind of stopped writing it at one point because it was just the only two things I wrote was that flow, though, and pretty much just the chorus and the rhythms and everything leading into the chorus. And there was some awesome bass part in there at some point. I also have never heard their male singer sing. I've only heard him do gravelly croaking sound. Kind of like this voice, when you get it to like rumble with every word kind of sound, and also screaming. Have never heard him actually sing. So that was interesting. Did not see that one coming. Really cool. Like that. Of course, their female singer. I do not know their names. I probably should at some point. If I'm going to continue with Mushroomhead in the future, I should probably at least learn some of their names. At least the two singers' names, I would imagine. Because it seems like they have quite a few band members. Maybe. I'm not 100% positive that's true. Anyways. Yeah, her voice was gorgeous, beautiful harmonies, just made the with them, both of them getting together. The chorus was fantastic. The words and the way that the notes and the way it was sung was beautiful, gorgeous, great shit. And just like with the last one, many people have said, not to me personally, but I've read many comments and whatnot from reaction videos and on the channel and on the comments of the one video I've seen, that they tend to have a message with each of their songs. Don't know what it is in this one, but we'll try to pay attention to the lyrics on the way back through it and try to find out together. Maybe. I'm not very good at discerning what they're trying to say. The last one, Heresy, was pretty easy. That one was pretty much spelt out for you. This one, we'll see if it's similar or not. No idea. Anyways, let's go back through that, because that was motherfucking beautiful, gorgeous. I want to hear that shit again, man. That was good. That was good. Let's break this one down. Let's get into this bad boy. I gotta rehydrate first. Well, this technically would not be hydrating, but like my throat needs to hydrate. Needs to lubricate. Soda probably also the exact opposite of what would do that. But like, shut up. what I'm just so shell shocked. I don't remember how this song started. So let's I remember the first words are kind of distant and whispered ish, but I don't think it's actually whispered. But yeah, let's hear this again. I'm gonna hear from the start here. Very, very like almost techno-y sounds there. Very very electronic, even very sharp and kind of like peaking sound, almost like it's peaking the headphones and whatnot, but also kind of catchy at the same time. And by the way, the outfit's fucking badass. Just like all their outfits are pretty fucking cool most of the time. Like the dudes looked like it was like two layers, almost like an alien mask. Well, it did kind of have the jaw piece coming out from the helmet and whatnot, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it was kind of like Alien because it had the jaw and also like the ripped flesh, but then there was a mouth underneath it. It was kind of like an alien mask. Very, very interesting. But hers was also very, very interesting looking. It's kind of giving me like a kind of a desert, kind of eastern look to it. Not necessarily Sultan-esque, but like something like that. Very cool. Love the attachment to the wrist and the elbow, that loop in there. Very fucking cool. Outfit's just pretty bitchin'. I like that it breaks off there first off. One goes up and one goes down. That harmony split in there. Okay. Again, very distant, almost echoey. Just a great start, and then the fucking dun dun fucking guitars come in there. Let's go.
I hear the whistle of the wind in the
You think that the instruments are gonna come in there, and then they don't, and then fucking home dude here, this guy, don't know his name, comes in and just starts spitting. And yeah, his costume changes. I now realize. Yeah, I assume so. I mean, this almost looks like a dark Thanos. Anyways, let's look at these. Let's just visit these lyrics here real fast. I hear the whistle of the wind in the sins of innocence. Okay, relevance, reminiscent, present in the dissidence. Wow, these words though: evidence, malevolence, and elegant resemblance. Oh, man, this is like bars here, dude. This is like rap bars here. This is fucking crazy. This one I like though. Temperamental, like my mental chemical imbalances. Duh, come on now. A chemical imbalance that can cause adverse mental effects. Temperamental, quick to anger, chemical imbalance. God damn. Battle damage, just saddled by this baggage, and when it's time to manage this, then everybody vanishes. I'm standing up to walk it off, talk it out, or chalk it up. Volatile Molotov, one day we will fall. Let's see, is there anything in here that's there's nothing that is telling me just outright what this song is about from what I'm reading here, but the words, the complexity of the words is not, there's not your simple everyday vocabulary. These are some fancy ass words up in here that have a great rhyme scheme to them and allows it to flow just so smoothly. I want to hear him come back in with that sick flow.
I hear the whistle of the wind in the sense of innocence, relevance, reminiscent, president, dissidents, evidence, malevolence, and elegant resemblance, temperamental, like mental, chemical imbalances, battle damage, challenges, saddled by this back.
I like the switch between the two faces, both sides of his faces at one point. That was pretty cool. Also, I didn't notice it this time, and I'm glad I didn't notice it, but one of them had like a tarantula or a spider or something on their face. Not down for that. That wasn't cool. I didn't want to see that. But, God, man, this fucking verse is just insane. I love the rumbliness of the guitar, the bass guitar coming in every now and then. I love that it sounds like maybe a keyboard or just some kind of just kind of produced backing to this song. It's simple. It's very simple, but it sounds very beautiful, and it's a great background foundation for this just fucking flow and spit and rapping verse here. So fucking cool. Oh, there's a spider. Good. I was afraid I was gonna miss it again. I was afraid I was gonna miss the spider in his face. I just good thing I was just tuned in. So right, I forgot about that. At the end of there, he starts to. Oh, good. I'm probably gonna get to see a spider again. I'm gonna look this way. At the end, I don't know. I'm afraid of spiders and not at the same time. It's weird. I don't like them. I don't care to see them. Especially on someone's face. That's not fun. But when he gets at the end there, when he starts getting more aggressive and just starts to put that grit back in his voice on the words volatile, Molotov. And one day we all will fall. And that's the line. It might start before that. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it starts at that line where he starts to get more aggressive and to get that grit in his voice, which is matching with what he's saying. It's fucking good shit right there. Yeah, that's what here's that fucking. Again, the alien mask here. I was talking about the extended jaw with the jagged teeth, the ripped flesh, but a mouth underneath it. But up here, it kind of almost looks like some kind of Roman Greek, kind of something, maybe an emperor leader of some kind would wear. Very fascinating spikes coming out here. The ear is completely encased. What looks like almost like a goblin ear. Fascinating mask that's happening here. No idea what's going on. But yeah, the first verse into the chorus, he gets that aggressiveness and the grit into his voice, which leads into the chorus, which is fucking awesome. Then you got the two of them harmonizing the chorus here, which we'll check out. Pretty sure the second time you get this sick ass fucking bass line for the second verse into the chorus, but we'll check that out here in a second. I want to get back into that. Fucking great push into the chorus here. Is there a soul who can save me tonight? I like that bar just in general. I like that line. You swore to carry on, save me. Also, great outro line there. Just fucking awesome. Let's hear that push back in. You can hear that two-part harmony there. You can clearly hear his voice underneath and her voice on top. Very beautiful, very gorgeous. Again, the instrumentation is a little bit simple, kind of like in the Heresy. It was very dum 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 dum. It was very simple, very slow, very smooth. Kind of same thing like this. There's nothing like crazy complex going on here. Yet it creates this amazing backing track for their vocalists just to fucking be impressive as hell on. And it's smooth, sounds good, catchy. Everything about it is just check of awesome. It doesn't need to be complex or crazy or do anything insane, crazy, fucking flying, shredding solo passages and whatnot. It just sounds good and makes the singer sound even better. It does exactly what it needs to do in the song, and I think it's fantastic. Nah, with a little bit of almost like break in the tone there at the top. Very nice. Yeah, I was thinking like I didn't remember how they did that, but when I was listening, I was thinking like, is that gonna happen? because as the male took along this road with the crusted bear, then she started out with "You swore to carry on." I was like, they're both gonna come back and save me, aren't they? They did, and he kind of even has a little bit of a yell, almost breaking into scream on it. I forgot what she sounded like on that, but I want to hear it again. She's even harmonizing with herself, and she even has this kind of like, not necessarily stretch, but this interesting sound on the top voice. The bottom voice sounds clean. The top voice of the harmony she's doing with herself sounds like it has some effects on it. Sounds almost a little stretched. It has this weird, interesting effect on it, mixing with the clean. Very fucking cool. And then they both come in together. Fascinating what's going on here. So it's just a punch of "Save Me" coming out there, which I think is great. It's almost like crying out for someone to save you. He's yelling it out. She's kind of just singing it. But there's like a slide into the note right before that she did. I want to hear that again. Swore to carry on. It like slides up and then punches out with the "Save Me." Fucking, that's great. And you just had those heavy dum 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 dum, just strumming chords going on in there, and then just kind of breaks down, just kind of this smooth "You swore to carry on" notes coming from the female vocalist here. Delicious, beautiful, delicious stuff in here. Is a great contrast between the heaviness of those downbeats and those chords coming from the guitars and the drums, mixed with this soft smoothness of her vocal line. Amazing contrast going on between those two. Split into that two-part harmony there again with herself. So now he's slowed down this flow for the second verse. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I've heard their female vocalist yet do a verse. I hear her like kind of like on bridges and choruses. I don't know if she's done any of the verses in these songs yet. It's something interesting. Yeah, this one he slows down a little bit and just kind of emphasizes the last words: instant distance. I'm sure this is the way he's going to continue to emphasize the end here, but I could be proven wrong. Hold on. Like 2-syllable punches, boom, boom, dun, dun, within us. I'm sure he's just going for this kind of 2-syllable, 2-note, boom, boom, punch in there at the end of each of these phrases. Yeah, I think he switched up to 3 there at "within us." Poachers within us. Calculations. Shame of a nation. Kind of switched it up to like 3 pulses there instead of 2. Fascinating. Misguided civilians designed by division. I like that. You swore. Just kind of holding out as she starts that line up. Very nice. That fucking rumble and chunkiness to that bass is a cherry on top right now. Oh, I think it was the drum fill into the chorus. Was it? Maybe not. We'll hear. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't the bass. There's that beautiful rumbly bass throughout the whole verse. That's what I was hearing. But yeah, that drum fill into that chorus, though. You know what? Give me that again. Come on. That kind of fucking triple blast in there between the snare and is it a tom that I'm hearing? Yeah, the snare and the toms. Just kind of this rumbly, just quick hits on there. That's fucking gorgeous. Give it. Oh, I don't know drop shit. Give me the whole thing. And that snare is very crisp. There's a great sound to it. I love that. All right, let's skip a little bit ahead here. Skip through the chorus and see what happens next. The chorus is very similar, but I want to hear what happens right here. Yeah. Again, very interesting open round singing from this guy. I've not really heard him really do a whole lot. Again, a little glimpse of it in the chorus, but like it's very open, round, very almost belt like. Just like definitely not really what I've heard from him before, and it sounded good. Yeah, and getting that combination of both of the voices and him going up to this kind of higher, not really high in a register, but a higher register that he's been singing before. A little bit. Actually, I think the chorus his harmony is a little bit higher than what he's doing right now. But just kind of going to this round openness, and she's kind of joining him in that, going to a very low place in her register, but keeping it very open, very hollow, very warm. It's creating this beautiful like sound between the two of them. I love that dun 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 dun, like that kind of rhythm and those notes that the female vocalist is giving. There's just those are tasty, man. Those are tasty right there. Great whisper of it was the "We Seek to Rise" and then that whisper beyond. Push back into the chorus for the last time. I like that. I love that. That just sounds so good. And listen to that little, not necessarily wilt, but kind of like push she does on the carry on. She has this like, she peaks the note and like slides down on it. It's gorgeous. Listen to that. I also like that kind of like bring down whisper sound there. Yeah, that little just, that little And then she hits it, it comes down, and then she rises that pitch. She slides that pitch back up there. Fuck yeah. Yeah, and that little crack in that voice there as well that she just did there. Oh, I can't really see where I'm at, so I have to keep going back 5 seconds because I'm blocking it the way I do it, but you know, it's whatever. It's almost like it's like a little momentary like crack sound in her vocal cords. Nice inflection there. I love that. Beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. Just kind of outro there. Smooth. awesome. Again, potentially blasphemous. No idea, but I fucking loved it, so I don't even give a shit if this is what Mushroomhead poser fans would listen to. I don't know. That just might be my own, belief based off of how people may feel from previous bands and whatnot that I've listened to. They'd be like, "Oh, only true fans listen to Buff for a female singer" or something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't know how it works, but just I could just be preconceived notions from what's happened in bands in the past, or it could be correct. Who the fuck knows? But I fucking loved it, dude. Gorgeous. Video was really fucking cool. Outfits as always really awesome. Good time. I just had a good time with that song. That's the song I'm immediately listening to. It's just like, I can play this at work, and I'm gonna. So it's one of those immediate thoughts. It's just like, yeah, I can play this all at work, and I'm gonna do it. So yeah, fantastic. I like that. Beautiful, great harmonies, amazing rap-like flow. Instruments simple, but doing exactly what they need to do to make the music sound amazing and make the singer sound even more amazing than they already do. Just knock out of the park right here. It's good stuff. It's absolutely good stuff. I have no idea where my journey well, I kind of have an idea. Do I want to tell you my idea? I don't know. Like an idea. I think what this plan was for those of you who watched this, because it's not very far away. Jonathan Young is going to take a while because it's 2015, and that's not necessarily what I'm doing for. Well, I am doing it for fun, but it's not like one of the freelance ones. It's one of the two I've chosen, so I actually do want to progress through all of it. But before moving on to certain other ones in the albums and whatnot. But eventually, I was planning on checking out A Wonderful Life by Mushroomhead, the full album. And I just wanted to check another song from this album to see, was it just The Heresy? Or am I just gelling with how awesome this group is? And I think it's the second one there. So when we get to it, we're probably going through A Wonderful Life beginning to end, obviously skipping over The Heresy and Carry On. Carry On will be placed into the album playlist once we get to that song, but we will be moving past it. Be like, I already did a reaction to it, go check it out. It already exists. And we'll move on to the song after that, which The Time Has Come is the name of that song. That'll be after that. After we're done with Pulse, we'll skip and Carry On and go to The Time Has Come. So this will be an album that we do eventually. I was just checking to make sure that was set in stone. Yes, absolutely, and it is. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. If this is your shit, if you're like, this is the good stuff, I like this. And hopefully you're not too disappointed if you're like Drew Mushroomhead fans don't listen to this album. Well, that sucks to be you. So thank you for joining me so much. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Great song, beautiful, and I will see you all next time.